it all start? It was a bright and sunny morning. After I got up from bed, I finished my daily devotional and said my morning prayers. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring you love. Kept playing inside my head as I was about to get ready for the day. As I went down to the kitchen, I sensed that our house was awfully and unusually quiet. I couldn't figure out why. Oh well, I turned on the television to check if there's anything interesting to watch. I chanced upon Channel 5, where reporters have flocked to the area, where a middle-aged man was lying dead, shot by an anonymous criminal. Live from the crime scene, the police has just announced a nationwide search for this heartless murderer on the loose. In politics, the president has just granted pardon to a plunderer who was proven guilty of stealing the people's money. Meanwhile, in Manila, the untoward incident shocked thousands of Glorieta shoppers. Different angles have been looked into to determine the cause of this tragedy. I've had enough of this bad news, so I switched off the TV and went upstairs to read. On my way up, I figured that the reason why our country is in turmoil is because a lot of injustice has been done to our people. And there's no end to it if we let the abuse continue. But if we act upon these injustices as one people, then there might be a chance that we achieve the peace we long for. Just as I was about to open the door to my room, I heard a loud scream. It came from my parents' bedroom. Before I could run to check, my mother stormed out of their bedroom, a mess and crying, "Catherine, let's leave this house! I can't stand living with your father anymore!" Was what she told me in between sobs. Why? What happened? What is it this time? I asked her. I was really worried why she was crying so hard. I said, "Go pack your bags! No questions asked!" She began shouting at me. "No, Mom, I won't go." Then came out Dad with a bag of clothes. He was ready to throw it right at Mom's face. "Dad, please stop! Dad! Dad! Mom, please!" "Pardon me. Please stop!" was my endless cry as I tried to part them, to make them stop from hurting each other. But their shouting won't stop. I covered my ears so I couldn't hear them exchanging some bitter words. "Stop, please! Please stop! You don't have to say you love me. Just be close at hand." I covered my eyes so I couldn't see them hitting each other. I prayed so hard for it to end. Why? Why can't we have peace in this family? Their fights were becoming a daily thing. Dad says one thing, Mom says another, and they argue and start shouting at each other. Now the house is so quiet that I could only hear the sad beatings of my heart. Is this peace? Is it in silence that we find it? Is silence equal to being peaceful? I mean, who are we kidding, right? How can we achieve peace when even in our family couldn't stand a day without fighting? It's simply impossible. Then the words of Confucius resonated to my ear. A peaceful world is built by individuals at peace. It all starts from within us. Yes, peace could then be defined not by the silence of the cemetery, but by the spirit of unity that is alive in every individual. It is personified by a family bonded together in unity. Mom, Dad, if you're not one in patching things up and forgiving each other, then it's going to be a very long and difficult process before we could achieve peace in our family. In our country, the call of the time is to have peace. Without unity, justice, and truth, peace will continue to be an elusive and fleeting dream of our nation. Where does it all start? Right at the very core of our being. Peace and unity, start with me! Peace and unity.